for to help boost your performance, one thing you can do is you can, if you got apps and stuff, if you got apps and stuff that's running in the background, let's go ahead and cut that off. Anything that's going to run in the background, that is running while you're playing your PC VR games is going to cause an issue. Okay, going to cause some hiccups. So first thing let's do, let's go to the task manager. So what you want to do is go to task manager. Once you get the task manager, I'm going to enlarge it so you guys can see it. Once you get the task manager, what you want to do is you want to go to where it says startup. Okay, it says startup apps. What you want to look for is look for high, basically high performance. So when you see the word high right here, that is going to it's going to cause a problem when you're running PCVR games, okay? Because you got another high running app that's running in the background the same time you're running Steam VR, which is very high as well. Same time you're running a very graphic game, okay, through VR, through your internet, right? So what you want to do is go here and you want to, I already disable mine, but if yours says disable, you want to disable it. So anything that you don't need that's going to, when you first turn your PC on, you want to disable it, including Steam, okay? You want to disable Steam, anything that says high, okay? As you guys can see, internet, that's high. What else? I think we mentioned. I think this was high, but I disabled it. This was high. BattleNet was high. Um, uh, Steam was high, and I believe that was it. And that was it. Far as what that was. Far that was high that you don't want running, that you do not want running in the background, because that's going to cause problems when you run your VR games. It's not going to cause an issue when you're running straight flat games, but VR, because VR, it takes a lot of power and a lot of work on your GPU to able to render these high moving type games. Okay, so you're going to need to limit anything else you have in the background as much as possible. Okay, so that's first. Second thing, what you want to do, you want to go to your settings and you want to go and see if you have any updates. Okay, so you want to go to Windows Update. You want to go here. You want to go check for update. Now you may say, "Well, Slim, my PC automatically updates all the time." It's still best to just go ahead and manually update it if you need to. If you gotta update it, restart your computer. Okay. Even after you, let me go back, because even after you go to your task manager and you handle your task manager situation, you still want to update. I mean, you still want to restart your computer. Okay, just to refresh it. Right. Once you go here, you want to check for updates as long as you're up to date, because that can cause lag in your gaming performance as well. Second thing, what you want to do is we want to get into the GPU situation, okay, side of things. So what you want to do is go right click. You want to go to show more options. Then you want to go to NVIDIA control panel. Once you get to the video control panel, hope you guys can see this. Once you get to the video control panel, let me stretch it out so you guys can see it. That should be good. Once you get to the video control panel, you want to go to manage 3D settings, okay? Once you go to manage 3D settings, you want to change where it says preferred refresh rate. Now, of course, mine says refresh rate LG. You want to go to highest available, right? Then right here, it says power management mode. You want to change your power management mode to perform maximum performance. Okay. If you guys need to pause it to try to get your PC aligned with mine, you more than welcome to. But I got mine set to prefer maximum performance. Okay, that's going to boost your performance when you're playing your games. Okay. Second thing, you want to go to the NVIDIA app, and you want to make sure you got the latest upgrade on your NVIDIA GPU. And it works for AMD. I don't have an AMD. I have obviously a NVIDIA, but it works the same way. So it gives you highlights and stuff. So what you need to do is go here. You need to go to drivers. Now, as you can see, I probably need an update on mine. Okay, so you want to go here, and it says update available. So you want to go to game ready drivers. You want to go to download, and right here, this is going to download new drivers, new updates for your drivers. Okay, so when you're playing your VR games, and you don't want to be tethered to your PC or anything like that, this is what's going to help keep your gaming as smooth as possible. Okay, now it's downloaded. You want to go to install. You want to go to yes. Now, right here. I normally do the express installation. You can do custom installation. You can kind of put it where you want it, but I like to do the express installation, just to get it and get it over with. They put it where it needs to be put, and yeah, that'll be it. Now, it's probably going to ask me to reinstall. To restart my PC. And if we got to do that, that's what we're going to do. Right now it's updated. Give it a second. All right, guys. So you just went through the steps, okay? You first went through your task manager. You disable apps that begin on startup that's running in the background that's causing issues on your PC. And by the way, real quick, just for clarity, I'm talking about if you're playing wirelessly, okay? If you're playing through Steam Link, if you're playing through AirLink, if you're playing through Virtual Desktop. Um, so let's recap. You went to your task manager. You disable uh, apps on startup, so that way when you start your computer up, you don't have all these apps in the background that's running. That's going to cause delay in your system, in your games while you're playing PCVR. Okay, step two. We went and updated our PC on the system. Went to the system updates to make sure everything was up to date. All right. Step three. We went to the GPU in the NVIDIA app. Also, this works with AMD. We went there. We downloaded and make sure we had the most updated drivers. Okay, that's very important. You got to make sure you got the most updated drivers when you're running these type of high-end games on PC, because if you don't got the most updated drivers and you're playing, especially through wireless, right? You may run into some issues. I actually ran into some issues last night playing Into the Radius 2. I recorded it, but then I scrapped the recording because it just kept jumping all over the place. And that's because I realized my graphics card wasn't all the way updated, wasn't fully updated. Okay, you ran through those tests and you said, "Hey, Slim, man, I'm still having performance issues. I don't know what's going on. What can you help me?" Okay, the last step, as far as what I know. Oh, we also went and changed. I'm so sorry. We also went into the video control panel, and we actually went to the manage 3D settings, and we changed our power management mode to prefer maximum performance. That's very important. You change that as well. Now, you did all of that and you still having issues running your PC VR game wirelessly. Okay. Last step, guys, you're gonna have to bring out the wires, my friend. Bring out the wires. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people frown upon this. They don't want to use wire. Like, oh man, I don't want to use wire. I'm not about to be wired and tethered to no PC. I ain't get a MetaQuest headset for that. Are you serious? Hey, when all that fails and you don't got that great of an internet source, this will be the best. The first thing you also want to make sure you do is make sure your PC is connected to your Ethernet. Make sure your PC is connected to your Ethernet. My PC is connected to my Ethernet. It is connected straight to my router. Okay, so that's one. Number two, I run my games through Virtual Desktop. I don't use wires. Okay, I run mine through virtual desktop. I have strong enough internet, so I run all my stuff through virtual desktop. But if you don't, you have to go back to the wires, plug these things up, and you will have the greatest, best performance because for one, you're literally running your MetaQuest headset literally from your PC itself. You're not running through no Airlink or nothing like that. You're really running it straight from the horse's mouth from the PC. So you shouldn't have any problem. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments. I will I will holler at you guys later, man. Peace.